Sarah? Sarah? What are you doing,
Whoa!
Sarah?
I think I accidentally threw my phone away.
Oh, that's disgusting. There's weeks worth of rubbish in there. What's that smell?
Oh, I think that's last week's watch, eh?
Oh, gross. Why bother even looking for your phone now? It's worthless once it's mixed in with all that garbage.
No, it's not. It may get a little dirty and a little smelly, but it's still valuable. I can just clean it up.
I don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't go to that trouble for my phone.
You know, this kind of reminds me of...
Let me guess. Ruth.
How'd you know? Ruth is a little bit like my phone. You see, she needed someone to rescue her from her bad situation, but in order to do that, they had to understand how valuable she was. Things were going well for Ruth in the fields of Boaz. She came home each day with plenty of grain for her and Naomi. There was just one problem. The harvest was almost over. Once all the grain had been picked, what would Ruth and Naomi do? They were both still widows with no protection or help. They needed someone to buy their land. But because Ruth was a foreigner, not many people liked her. Not many people were willing to help her. She needed a redeemer, someone who would rescue her from being a widow and a foreigner. Naomi knew that Boaz was a good man. He would have compassion on Ruth. He would be willing to pay the price so that Ruth would no longer be a widow. She told Ruth to put on her best dress and to go and see Boaz. One evening after the harvest work was over, Boaz laid down in the field and fell asleep. Along came Ruth with a big request. She was going to ask Boaz to be her kinsman redeemer, to pay a price so that her and Naomi could be part of Boaz's family. When she woke Boaz up and made the request, he did something amazing. He took his blanket and covered her. He said that he would protect her and redeem her because he loved her. Then he sent Ruth home with even more grain. The next day, Boaz went before all the people of Bethlehem and paid the price for Ruth to be a part of his family. Now Naomi and Ruth were no longer left out.
Wow, that's really nice of Boaz. I wonder why he would do that for Ruth.
He did it because he loved her, and he thought she was special, even when no one else did. I found it! I found it!
Oh, get that thing away from me.
No matter what you say, I'm happy I found my phone. I'm gonna go get it cleaned up so I can use it again.